Hello everybody, this is Chibi, and today is going to be a Chibi vlog, a little bit of discussion about what I feel about certain things about fan service, harems, and just discussing what is currently going on in my life. So hopefully you all will enjoy this video, and just, if you want to see something like this, go ahead and continue watching. But this ain't going to be your standard, I guess, anime and manga reviews, but there is going to be discussion of it, so like I said, if you want to know, just continue watching the video. Well, everybody, stay tuned for the new opening on this channel. Well, first off, let's begin on what is currently going on in my life. Okay, at this moment, I am literally off on a holiday break at my job, and they're actually paying me holiday pay. I am just dumbfounded about that. This is completely off track what my channel is normally about, but I just wanted to share this all with you, because since now I'm going to be on a holiday break until like the 2nd of 2014, of January 2nd, I'm going to literally be able to focus 100% on all my channel's videos, and I'll try my best to make the content even better. I have no excuse now to watch series and try to catch up with series like Code Geass. A lot of people have been telling me to actually watch that series. I mean, a long time now. And I think it's time I finally sit down and try to watch that. And Hunter x Hunter 2011. Also, a bit of news, also to let you all know, I've recently completely... Oh man, it took me hours. I literally, all day today, I sat down, just jammed out to Japanese rock and Japanese pop music, and sat down and made myself a My Anime List account that features all the anime I've watched, what I dropped, and so and so. I haven't completely got the stuff up to date with what I've dropped, but I've gotten pretty much almost every anime I have currently watched up until this time and point in my life now. But I probably missed quite a few that's not on that list. But if you want to check out what I've watched, it's going to be on my main homepage on my channel, and it's called, My Anime List. Where my links are, where the Google Plus is, and where my Facebook, where you can click on it on the channel art. So if you want to see what I've watched, go ahead and look at it. But I'm just letting you all know, because a lot of people are telling me that, like, I want to know what you've watched, so I can suggest so-and-so anime to you. So, like I said, I made that clearly just for all of you to know what I've seen. Now, another thing, since technically I am off work right now, that means I will be off work this entire freaking coming week. So I'm really going to just strap myself in and really just get down, watch a lot of freaking crazy anime, and try to sit back and try to get those Chibi plays out that a lot of people have been telling me to get out. Like, some people have been wanting me to get out Record of Aggers for Chibi plays out. If you remember what that was, I only had 2 parts on it, but I had to drop it because I was kind of busy. But I also was doing Dark Souls Let's Plays. As you know, I have currently 6 parts out right now, and I'll plan on doing more of those. And then, I have something very unexpected that a lot of you are going to be shocked about if you didn't know. A lot of people have been talking about certain things and aspects of playing League of Legends. Now, you're probably thinking like, uh-oh. I'm actually a big fan of League of Legends, World of Warcraft, MMO, RPGs, and stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of obvious by now. But still, I plan on actually doing a Let's Play. I've currently already got a recording of my first Let's Play of League of Legends. I'm currently trying to edit it right now to make sure it's fine. And just to pre-warn you before you watch that video, it may be out the time this video is up, but I'm just going to let you know right now, I am a noob. I am a noob. It's a good video when I've seen of it. I need to work on the video audio recording because I noticed my audio is a little bit quiet, so I need to up that a little bit. But still, it's really freaking funny. I enjoyed the video, and hopefully you might all enjoy that too. And just, I'm going to actually just get into a major discussion that a lot of people want to know about me. Okay, so a lot of people are discussing, like, why do I not like certain aspects of fan service? What is my take on ecchi? And why do I not like harems? Now, this is going to be actual major history about me, about how I began watching anime. So, this is going to be something entertaining for a lot of you. Now, for one thing, I know for a fact that a lot of people, they like some fan service, and I do too. I like fan service in anime. I have no problem with it. But after how much anime I've watched, if you go check my anime list, you can see a lot of different ecchi anime I have seen. It gets really freaking repetitive. After you see so many different shows like To Love Ru, Camphor, let's see, your Konokan, let's see, Kiss X Sis, I'm trying to think, there's just so many different freaking series. I mean, I cannot name them off the top of my head, like, oh yeah, Love Hina, that's a really good one, but I mean, I liked the show, but it wasn't that good. Let's see here, Oh My Goddess, there's another one. There's so many series I've seen that's ecchi and fan service genre and harems. It got really repetitive and just boring. Let's get into the actual true history of why now. Okay, when I first started watching anime, I was mainly into just the generic gateway anime. I started anime from Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z was freaking awesome. I love Dragon Ball Z. And after I basically finished Dragon Ball Z and finally found out about otaku anime culture, I decided to move on to new series. And I eventually discovered Inuyasha and Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, these shows were completely the fanboyish type stuff I was looking for after watching Dragon Ball Z. Intense action and just crazy amount of stuff going on with a long amount of episodes that kept me entertained for quite a long while. Well, once I finished this series, I noticed a little bit of romance in the actual anime series, like hinted romance, like Inuyasha, for instance. Kagome and her romance with Inuyasha was a very interesting take on the action genre, and it really got me interested in wanting to know more series like this. So, to find and discover more anime like, I guess, romance of Inuyasha, I decided to type on Google, action, romance, anime. Yeah, I typed it in Google when I was very young. I think I was about 9 or 10. And so I just started, just looking up any random animes that popped on the list and just, started watching it. That's literally what I did. I looked at it. If I liked the description of it, I was like, yeah, let's watch it. So I clicked it, started watching it. And so back in the day, I really didn't know what was good and what was bad because I was first starting anime. I didn't know, like, what was going to be epic, what was bad, if this was, an overused plot, and so and so. So when I first got in, almost everything was, like, fresh to me and new and epic and awesome. And so I was like, hey, holy crap, this is great. But after sitting back and literally just destroying the entire market of ecchi, harem, romance anime, I literally, with some action, I came to find out that a lot of it ends just poorly. I mean, it ends really freaking badly. Usually it leaves on a cliffhanger or a main character never ends up with any woman at all. It's just always left open for the audience, and you never get a conclusion of a season 2 or a definite ending. And that really started paying its toll against me and making me really freaking depressed of watching anime, because every time I would get into a series and just love the way the romance is going, you would just have, the series just drop off at a point like that just make me so upset. So, after, just basically clearing out all the harem anime, I started wanting to focus on just romance anime. I completely dropped the action genre, and just, you know what, I was like, okay, I'm just going to look up some romance anime, because I just want to see some romance, and just, good characters that can actually be with someone for once. So, while still just looking for anime of romance anime, I eventually came upon Shakugan no Shana. Now, you all know that is my #1 anime of all freaking time, and what makes that anime so interesting is because the main character actually admits he loves a so-and-so character. I'm not going to spoil it, but the ending was beautiful. They did a great ending for that type of genre, romance, and a little bit of harem at that. So I have to say, they did a good job of Shakugan no Shana. And with Zero no Tsukaima, if anyone knows that series, the actual author of the light novel series and the writer of the anime passed away last year, or early this year. So, I mean, it's kind of upsetting he died, but at the very least, he managed to finish the anime and give us a conclusive ending that was just really freaking beautiful. And I really loved his work. He was a great freaking writer that knew what he was doing. And just, it makes me so upset to see such a great writer that died, and that he wrote such a good story that was really compelling. Like, Zero no Tsukaima was so much different compared to harem, ecchi fan service that I've seen in other anime. Of course, it had those cliche crap I've seen in other shows, but the main character still, at the very least, kept his attachment to one girl and loved her a lot. And that's what made this series just so adorable. And Zero no Tsukaima, it may not be in my top 5 or even in my top 10, but it definitely is in my top ecchi harem romance anime, because at the very least, the main character knew who he wanted. And so, after just looking through anime and stuff, I just came to the conclusion, just ecchi harems just do not have a good ending. And it really, that's the main subject right here I'm getting at. And that is my main take on harem ecchi fan service and why I hate it so much. Because I've just seen so much of it that I just literally got sick and wanted to puke from seeing so much of it that it's the same thing over and over. But after, this is going to be something very shocking to a lot of you. After looking through all this garbage of anime, I eventually came upon basically finding something very interesting that actually just captured me. At looking for romance, I eventually discovered a certain anime that has hit my heart more than many times over, and I probably never want to watch the series again just because of how hard it hit my heart. You still haven't guessed what series it is, now I'm just going to reveal the name now. Clannad. Looking up romance anime, I eventually came across Clannad, and oh my lord, at the age of 11 or 10, I have to say that was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, because, I mean, that was just... Oh, man, I mean, I was a kid that grew up on Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, just Texas Chainsaw Massacre, horror movies like that, just depressing freaking shows that were just gory as hell. at a very young age. But getting to see Clannad, that was the first thing that actually in a show, any show, that made me just want to cry. That was something so shocking to me. Finding Clannad, that was the most depressing and awe-inspiring story I've ever seen, the way it managed to just suck me in. And after watching Clannad, I really got into the romance genre, and I just started just trying to find anything with romance. And that is how I became who I am today with romance genre. And why I've collected so much manga that has romance drama. I mean, you could probably look at my shelf, actually. Let's see here. Red River, that's a romance genre. No joke. Pink is romance genre. Don't recommend that to the younger audience under 18. Don't want to read that. Juju is basically romance. Let's see here. We got No 6. We got Missions of Love. I mean, that's Common Sense one. Let's see here. Love and Hell. Love Hannah. Let's see here. Flowers of Evil. Spice and Wolf has romance in it, too. It may not show it in the anime, but Spice and Wolf has romance. Let's see here. We got Fairy Cube has romance. Blackbird has romance. Chibi Vampire has romance. Cheeky Angel has romance. Let's see here. Cage of Eden has romance. Bloodline has romance. As you can see, what I'm talking about on my shelf is that I own a lot of romance manga, and that is actually one of my favorite genres. Romance action is my favorite genre because of the way the plot is in the series. And I've actually seen a lot of romance anime, and usually the plot is not always the same. There is a lot of occasions I see the same thing over and over, and I'm not going to joke with that. With a standard love triangle with one of the girls trying to break the relationship with so-and-so, which is fine. But recently, in these past couple years, I've noticed romance has been on a really good, uphill. Like, Golden Time, for instance, airing this season has really shocked me for what is currently being aired because of the type of, plot summary it's going on with it. A lot of people have also suggested me to actually watch this anime called White Album 2. Now, I don't know if that's actually part 2 or if that's actually part 1, since it has a 2 in its name. But whatever it is, a lot of people have told me that it's another romance currently airing right now, and that is actually very depressing, or not depressing, but very, romance, for orientation, just like Golden Time. So I'm curious exactly how good that series is. A lot of people have recommended that to me. I need to look at that, but right now on the table at the current moment, I promised a lot of people I need to watch Code Geass, and I need to do that, because I've held it off long enough, and a lot of you have told me how just great the series is. I'm actually currently getting the series right now as I speak, and I'm trying to also watch Hunter x Hunter 2011 to catch up for that, because a lot of people have also suggested that. But that's pretty much what is going on. That's a little bit of history about my anime career, to be honest, of watching anime. That is not the entire summary. I can go for hours of talking about anime, especially with how I discovered different things. I mean, I could literally probably make about a good 5 to 6 hour video just discussing my first year of finding anime, and that's kind of scary. But, I mean, I don't know if that's very interesting for all of you, if you even enjoyed this video. I'm just, having a little bit of discussion about my life, letting you all know a little bit more about me, and hopefully you all enjoy that. I mean, I don't know if these type of things you guys like or not, but all in all of your support is what really helps, and it just makes me happy every day. And as you all know, your comments also help. I also have forgot to mention, and this video is also going to be dedicated towards it, we've actually went over 200 subscribers. We all know I've been over 200 subscribers before, but it's still without all of your hard work and wanting to spread this channel and coming back to this channel, we wouldn't be here like we are again. And I want to say, I love you all. I really, Daisuke. You know what I'm saying if you watch a lot of anime. I love you all so freaking much. I couldn't be here without you. And a lot of you basically say that this is my channel and that I can do what I want. Yes, I can for a fact, but that's how a lot of YouTubers do, and that's not how I like it. I like to express my emotions with everybody. I love getting to know all of you. You are the channel. Even if I put out videos, I'm not really a channel when nobody wants to watch my videos and you don't get any connection with the actual person that's making videos. A channel is supposed to be about the entire community coming together and just enjoying the content on it. And that is the type of channel I want this to be. I don't want this channel to be freaking super popular. I don't care about that. I care about the small little community discussions that we all get to have and get to have so much fun together. And that is just the point of my days I look forward to all the time. When I just wake up in the morning and I just see like freaking 15, 20 freaking comments on one freaking video, and I just see it spread out, I'm like, oh, that's a lot of comments. But I I get so happy with that. It makes me so happy getting to see something like that. I've said this so many other times in other videos, but I just cannot express that so much to all of you. All of you make who I am, and you've all supported me in so many different ways you probably don't even realize. My life has become a lot better knowing just how much you all care about my reviews. It makes me so happy. And all of you, you have a wonderful day or not. Happy holidays, everybody. I guess, this has been a long video. Sorry about it. It may have been a little bit a little bit long. Just hopefully stuck with it. And if you ended the video in the middle, I don't blame you. You all have a wonderful day or not. Be safe. Happy holidays. Chibi out.